Happy Election Day Tuesday. It's Andy Drifter here. Got myself a Baseball Collector's Edge mystery box. I've done this particular rip many times on my channel, usually with very little success in terms of big hits, but always fun to take a trip down memory lane. Now the pack will be... All right, 91 Fleer. Yellow border cards. Here we go. Eric Burns. Jacoby Jones, not to be confused with the former Ravens wide receiver who passed away earlier this year. David Freese. Now here he is with the Dodgers at the end of his career. The best years of his career were with the Cardinals, and that's where he got a ring and became World Series MVP. He's an all-star as well. David Hess, Shane Green, Emmanuel Rivera, Tommy Pham. He split this year between the Cardinals and the Royals, started his career with the Cardinals. You know, that would be a good trivia question. Name all the teams that Tommy Pham has played for. He's played for quite a few. Just off the top of my head, the D-backs, the Rays, the White Sox, Padres. I'm sure there are plenty of others. Max Meyer. Tyler O'Neill had 30-plus home runs. However, only 60-plus RBI. His batting average with runners in scoring position was absolutely dismal this year. Kenley Jansen making his way up the career saves list. I believe he had 25 saves or thereabouts. And he's approaching 450 career saves. Hendo, Dave Henderson. This guy had almost 200 career home runs. He's a World Series winner, an all-star. Had a couple of 20 home run seasons for those Oakland A teams. Luke Gregerson. Chris Jones. Danny Darwin. Joe Carter. Someone who had almost 400 career home runs. He's a two-time World Series winner. One of the most iconic World Series walk-off home runs in baseball history. And he's a Silver Slugger winner, made a few all-star teams as well. Doug Drabeck. This is the Doug Drabeck rookie card. He's a Cy Young winner. Started his career with the Yankees, but his best years were with Pittsburgh. He did go on to pitch for Houston and had some decent years as an Astro. Bobby Meacham. Keith Hernandez. I hate Keith Hernandez. That's a Seinfeld reference if you don't know. He's an 11-time Gold Glove winner, an All-Star, two-time World Series winner, won an MVP with the Cardinals, and almost won an MVP with the Mets. He was runner-up, oh gosh, what year it was. He did have a runner-up finish in the MVP award while with the Mets. Dave Anderson, Tom Dixon, Joe Wallace, Steve Trout, no relation to Mike, Todd Benzinger, Mark Eichhorn. He was part of those Blue Jays teams, started his career with the Blue Jays, pitched for some other teams, went back to Toronto, got 2 rings. I don't think he ever made an all-star team. Mark Davidson. Oh, another Mark Davidson. Juan Berenger, Greg Myers, Chili Davis, one of the great baseball names, 350 career home runs. And he won some rings too. He won 1 with Minnesota, and I believe he won at least 1 with the Yankees, if not 2. Marquise Grissom, he was known to steal a base or two. Over 400 career stolen bases. Started his career in Montreal, went on to Atlanta, played for several other teams after that. What do we got here? This is Scott Simmons. Scott Lusader. Steve Searcy. Guillermo Hernandez. Mike Griffin. Buddy Biancalana. Oh, what do we got here? Got a patch relic of Jason Giambi, MVP winner, had 440 career home runs. You know, he won the MVP, oh gosh, I want to say it was 2000. He was the AL MVP, but then the following year, he was runner-up to the MVP award. It looked like at one point he was on his way to the Hall of Fame, but he was one of those Balco boys. The first 2 years in New York, he had 41 home runs. And then injuries. He did win the Comeback Player of the Year in 2004. 2004, 2005. He was AL Comeback Player of the Year. But he also had one nice year with Colorado on a part-time basis. But this is a great-looking card here. Oh, and it's numbered. How about that? Numbered to 245. So a patch relic of an MVP winner. You can't go wrong there. Steve Bedrosian. He was a Cy Young winner. Dave LaPointe. Another Dave LaPointe. Chili Davis once again. Rick Aguilera. This guy had over 300 career saves. He was part of those 86 Mets and also got himself a ring with Minnesota. Jody Reed. Doug Drabeck. Once again. He did make one All-Star team during his time with Houston, but his best years, like I said before, were with Pittsburgh. Detroit Lions, that's Kirk Gibson. That appears to be Hall of Famer Alan Trammell on the left. Roger McDowell, I do believe he was part of those 86 Mets teams as well. Robin Yount, two-time MVP, 3,000 career hits, and a Hall of Famer. And Dale Murphy, all right, 398 career home runs, 5-time All-Star, 2-time MVP Gold Glove winner. This guy did the 30-30 back when it was a big deal. It still is a big deal. And perhaps one day he will be honored in Cooperstown. I think it's well overdue. 91 Fleer. Mike Perez, Joey Cora, Anthony Telford, Sandy Alomar Jr., Rafael Palmeiro, part of that 3,000 hit, 500 home run club, 569 home runs to be exact, Gold Glove winner. Had the chance to meet him a few months ago. Going over to my short section, there is footage of that autograph signing. Carlos Hernandez, Jimmy Kremers, Jose Rio. He was part of that 1990 World Series winning team. And prior to that, I think he pitched for Oakland and got a ring with them as well. Kevin Brown, all-star pitcher, got himself a ring with those 97 Marlins. Nick Isaski, Kevin Wickender, Luis Aquino, Don Paul, Randy Kutcher. Team logo sticker cards. The junk wax version of inserts, I guess you could call that. And that is it for this Collector's Edge Mystery Box rip. A lot of great players. I mean, that Jason Giambi patch relic, which of course I've lost. Oh, here it is. That was a very nice hit. Very pleasant surprise, as well as this Doug Drabeck rookie card. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your Election Day Tuesday.